Hey everyone, my name is Riley, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can start dropshipping in the UK. Now, when I say dropshipping in the UK, I mean you are based in the UK, not that you are specifically going to be selling to a UK market. You can if you would like, however, there is not really any point in just selling to the UK, because the whole point of dropshipping is we are finding products from China and then shipping it directly to the customer. So usually there's not going to be any difference in selling to the US and selling to the UK. And because we are shipping them directly from China, it makes it super easy to sell all over the world. So with that being said, if you live in the UK and you want to get started with dropshipping, here is everything that you need to know. Now, the very first thing that you need to do when you are starting dropshipping is to choose an e-commerce platform. An e-commerce platform is going to allow you to build and host your store, accept payments for when you sell your product, help you track and manage inventory, and this e-commerce platform is essentially the central hub to your store. So when it comes to choosing an e-commerce platform, the only two that I would recommend are going to be Shopify and WooCommerce. Shopify and WooCommerce are the two biggest e-commerce platforms out there, and the reason for this is they are by far the best. Now, the simpler of these tools, the easiest one to use by far is Shopify. WooCommerce definitely has a steeper learning curve. It takes a lot more technical knowledge, but it also works out cheaper. With Shopify, if you would like to sign up, you can use the Shopify link in the description, and this will give you your first 3 days for free, and then your first month for only £1. But if we go to the pricing area, we can choose to pay yearly and pay upfront for the entire year. This works out a little bit cheaper. But if we go to pay monthly, we can see this is going to be £25 a month for the basic plan. Now, you never have to upgrade for this. This is the only plan that you need, essentially with these bigger plans right here. The difference is that the card rates, so card rates are the fee that you get charged every time you make a sale. These are going to drop right here. So it can actually become cheaper when you are making a lot of money with your store to actually upgrade, because you pay like £40 more, but these fees can go down and it can actually be cheaper. And then the second reason you would need to upgrade is for additional for additional staff accounts. But aside from that, the features, the templates, they are all the same across all of these plans. Now, WooCommerce is very different, and this is what I mean by it takes a lot more technical knowledge. So what WooCommerce actually is it is a plugin for WordPress. And WordPress is a regular website builder. WooCommerce is a plugin that turns that website builder into an e-commerce website builder. So essentially, there's a lot of things that we have to plug and play to actually be able to use WooCommerce. First of all, we need to get hosting, because a lot of people are confused about this. We have WordPress.com and we have WordPress.org. So once again, WordPress is the website builder. WooCommerce is a free plugin that we add onto WordPress, and it turns it into an e-commerce builder. Now, WordPress is kind of free, but it isn't at the same time. Because WordPress right here, WordPress.org, I can go to WordPress.org, get WordPress, and I can download this, and I can build my website as a local file on my computer using WordPress. However, with the free version of WordPress, I can't actually put it live onto the internet. For this, we need something called hosting, and hosting is essentially a web server that your website lives on, and the fact that it's on this server is what allows your website to be on the internet and allows people to access your website. Without hosting, you can't put your website on the internet, so you absolutely need this. So this is where WordPress.com comes in. We have WordPress.org, which is actually the WordPress itself, and then WordPress.com is going to offer hosting. Now, I don't recommend this hosting because it's very expensive. If we go for WooCommerce right here, you can see if this is pay yearly as well, £36 a month. If we go to pay monthly, £55 a month. So very, very expensive. This is where a tool like Hostinger comes in. This is an alternative to WordPress. It's far more popular because it's a lot cheaper. So we can go into the pricing. Once again, with Hostinger, if you do want to sign up, you can use the Hostinger link in the description. That is going to take you over to this page, and you can get up to 78% off your hosting. So with this, if we get our hosting through Hostinger, we always want to go with this business plan, especially for an e-commerce store. And the reason for this is we want daily backups in case anything happens to the website. And we also need this faster storage. I'm not going to actually explain the difference because there's no need, but essentially NVMe is faster than SSD and it allows your website to load faster. So if we go for the business plan right here, this price can be kind of misleading because this is for a 4-year term. It can be very cheap though if you do want to go for 4 years, so just keep that in mind. Let me actually just go ahead and switch this to pounds as well. So we can go down and these are going to be the pricing plans. Now with Hostinger, this is priced very differently to Shopify. If I click into choose a plan right here, these terms, if we pay upfront for a year, for 2 years or 4 years, it's very, very cheap. However, if we go up to monthly and we want to pay this monthly, it's going to rise a lot more in price to £15 a month, which is still a lot cheaper than Shopify, right? But if we go for at least a 1-year term, it dramatically drops in price. So we can pay £15 for 1 month, or we can pay £50 for an entire year. So if you are going to go with Hostinger, I highly recommend going for one of these higher plans, one of these 12, 24 month or 48 month plans. And this way you are going to get the best deals and discounts. So because of this, WooCommerce is a lot cheaper. I can get an entire year of hosting right here for just £52. Whereas with Shopify, this is going to be £300 per year. So a lot more expensive. So now that you understand the pricing of both of these tools, which one do I recommend and what is the difference? If you can afford to spend a little bit more on Shopify, I absolutely 100% would recommend this. The reason is that Shopify is just so much easier and so much more optimized for beginners. All you have to do to create your store and add products on Shopify is simply go to products. You can add all of the products in that you want to sell on your store. Then you can go to the template section on Shopify, choose the theme that you would like to use, and then in here, we can simply go in, change the text, add the images, optimize your products, and just like that, we now have a Shopify store. Whereas with WooCommerce, this definitely isn't as optimized for beginners. First of all, we need to go into the WordPress dashboard and then actually install the WooCommerce plugin. And then from here, we can go through and set this up. On top of this, we also need to install a theme kit, and the one that I recommend is Royal Elementor. Then we can go through and choose from some of these templates, but look at the difference between these templates right here. The Shopify templates are infinitely better for an e-commerce store and are going to give you a much easier time in actually customizing this to your own needs. On top of this, the web page builder inside of WooCommerce it takes a lot longer for a beginner to learn. With Shopify, we can go in and edit text, and then all we can really do is kind of move these blocks around. We can say we want this on the left, we want this on the right, we want this section to be a different color. Whereas Elementor just has so many different options for what you can do, and all of these settings take a long time to learn. I will make a disclaimer here and say that WooCommerce is going to be better for big brands that really have an idea of what they want their website to look like, as the website builder is more customizable on WooCommerce. However, there's probably not any big brands watching a video on how to start dropshipping. I assume this is probably your first dropshipping store, and Shopify just make this process so much easier. So once we have our e-commerce platform selected and we are now signed up, the next thing that we need to do is find a dropshipping supplier for where we are actually going to get our products from and where we are going to ship them from. The most common supplier out there, and you have probably already heard of AliExpress if you have done any research into dropshipping, and the reason that AliExpress is so popular is simply because of the fantastic prices and the huge range of products that they have. So AliExpress is a fantastic place to start, mainly because it's completely free and you don't need to pay any money to sign up to AliExpress. Essentially, all we would do is go in here and let's say we want to dropship some candles. We can search them right here, find the product that we want to dropship, and then we can list this on our Shopify site. So let's say I was to go ahead and I want to dropship these candles right here. All I would do is list this, I would make a sale on my store, and then I would go ahead and buy this product and just ship it directly to the customer's address. The shipping time on AliExpress is okay, but it's not absolutely fantastic. Like we can see right here with this candle, this is 30th of October delivery. and it's currently the 10th. So 20 days delivery in order for your customer to get this product. If you have the budget in order to invest in a supplier, then the one that I recommend is going to be Zendrop. You can try Zendrop out for 7 days for free and then get 50% off the first 3 months. With this, you also get an e-commerce course, $200 in order credits, live weekly coaching, and to get this deal, rather than just signing up to regular Zendrop, where you get none of this and you just sign up normally, you can use the partner link in the description, and this right here is my special offer. The reason that going for a premium supplier like Zendrop is going to be better than using AliExpress is for a few reasons. First of all, Zendrop actually control the supply chain. So if you sell a product on your store, like let's say, let me go for candles right here. We can go Zendrop and search for candles. If I was to dropship one of these candles and then my customer decided, hey, I don't really want this anymore, and my customer asked for a refund, then using a premium supplier like Zendrop, we have some insurance against that. Because if my customer was to cancel their order, then Zendrop would also refund me for the product as well. Whereas with AliExpress, this is not the case. If the customer decides to refund, then you have to refund them the money, and you also have to eat the loss for the product that you bought. Secondly, with Zendrop, we tend to have faster shipping times. So we can see we just halved the shipping time right there from 20 days with this product to 10 days with this product. So we can click into any of these, like they are all going to be 10-day shipping time. And this is just the product section. So we have a lot of other benefits with a premium tool like Zendrop. I'm not going to go into each and every one of them, but one fantastic one that I do want to touch on is trending products. So I think Zendrop update this weekly, and this allows you to come in and find trending products that the Zendrop team have sourced that you could potentially dropship. So it takes away the need for you to spend hours and hours looking for winning products, because Zendrop are just going to collate them all right here. On the topic of finding products, that is the next thing that we need to do. We need to find a product that we can sell and is going to be profitable to sell on our e-com store. Now, there's a few ways to do this. I would genuinely say one of the best is to get a premium tool like Zendrop and just look through these. But if you are on a budget, then a fantastic way to find products is going to be through TikTok. So we can open up TikTok, and then in here, one of my favorite search terms if I am looking on TikTok is TikTok made me buy it. We can search for this, and then all of these products that are going to pop up, not all of them, but the majority of them are going to be dropshipping brands. So we can see what other people are dropshipping, and then we can just take that product for ourselves. So we can go down here, and this looks like a mini printer. I'm just going to hover over this so we can watch this. And it's a mini printer that prints things out instantly. So now I see this product, we can maybe click into the store and we can see how well these videos are doing. Like these videos, some of them are absolutely popping off. So it looks like this product is pretty popular. All we would then do is go over to AliExpress, if you are dropshipping in AliExpress, and we can search for mini printer, just like that. And look at this, we're finding this exact product right here. So on AliExpress, we can see we can pick this up for, looks like this is a welcome deal. So the actual price is going to be $11.50 outside of this welcome deal. And we can see some other stores selling this. So this is being sold for $19 on Temu, $25 on this website. So it looks like there is a very healthy profit margin right here. We could do the same thing on Zendrop. So we just go to find products. In here, we search for mini printer. And once again, we are going to find this exact product. Just to show you another example of how quickly we can find products with this method, we just want to go down and I can kind of have a feel for which are dropshipping products and which are not, and which are going to do well, just from experience. But you might want to go in and look through all of these. So this looks fantastic as well. It's like a mushroom water filter or water feature. So let's try and find this on AliExpress. Some of these you might struggle to find because you don't know the exact search term, but we could search for mushroom rain humidifier. This is probably the product right here. And look, we find this exact product. So this is being sold for around $20 as the average price. So once again, let's open up a new tab, mushroom rain lamp, and we can see $30 right here, $25. This product definitely doesn't have the healthiest profit margin, so this is probably one I wouldn't dropship. But hopefully from those examples, you can get an idea of how I find products, how I do research. Just make sure that the difference between the price that you see when you actually search for this is a lot more than what you are finding this for on AliExpress. This is why the mushroom one isn't a very good product to dropship, but the printer is, because we can get the printer for a lot cheaper than what we are finding this for when we search this up on Google. Once you have found the product or the products that you would like to dropship, now it's time to go ahead and build your store on the e-commerce platform that we chose earlier. Now, the way that you design your store and the way that you set everything up is going to be completely dependent on, do you want to set up a one product store and just sell one single product? Or do you want to build a branded store and sell multiple products on that store? Now, I have hour-long tutorials on how to build both a multi-product store and a one-product store. So if you would like me to walk you through how to actually build the store step by step, I will leave those links in the description of this video. Then the final thing that we need to do is actually market the product, get this product in front of people, and send people to our store so that they can buy the product. There are two methods that we can use to do this. One is with free organic traffic, and the other is with paid ads. If this is your first time on dropshipping, you have never dropshipped before, I would highly recommend staying away from paid ads because it can be pretty expensive and you will probably lose money. So you want to go down the other method, which is free organic traffic. And this is where you want to create a TikTok account and create videos exactly like the accounts we looked at earlier. With this one, nano notes for the printer, and this one down here for this mushroom lamp. This is completely free. The only cost of running a page like this is you have to buy the product to actually make videos with. So all you would do is essentially buy the product. And what I would also do is, let's say I was actually dropshipping this mini printer, then I would just go to TikTok and search for mini printer. And I would find the top videos that people have made with this mini printer, and I would recreate them. So essentially, the goal of this is, you probably aren't going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars doing organic traffic like this. You can if you make a fantastic video and get millions and millions of views, but it's very unlikely. The main goal of this is, we just get some sales through the door, we start making profit, and then once we know the product is a winner and people are buying this, then we reinvest the profits into paid ads. Just to give you a quick breakdown, the way that you would run a paid ad, or the way that I find works the best, is you would find the video, like let's say we created videos on these printers, we would essentially find the best performing video that we posted. So going back to this account right here, let's imagine this is my account. I would take this video right here, 23.9 million views. And then with TikTok, you can essentially pay them to boost this post and show it more. So you essentially give TikTok money and then they promote it more on the For You page and drive sales to your store. So that is how you can get started with dropshipping in the UK. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, take it easy.